Okay, here we are. We're going to do a Let's Play of Civilization V by Sid Meier and his fine team. What we're going to do is do a quick look at the single player, and I'll set up a game. Let's see, here's the settings screen. Very basic, although you can go very advanced if you like. A lot of options there. We'll look at that in a second. For now, let's take a look at random leaders. We can pick our leaders and all their options, special perks, play styles for each of the leaders. I think I'm going to just play as random and see what we get. We'll play on a map type that is give me a random continent map, so we'll have 2, 3, or even more large land masses with oceans separating them. Standard size is pretty good. 8 civs on the map with 16 city-states by default. We'll play on the King difficulty level where the AI gets a small advantage to improve their play. And we'll play the quick pace so that we can see more things quickly. In the advanced setup, we can go in and pick specific opposing civs. There's actually more map types here to pick from. We can adjust how many city-states are in the game. We'll go with 16 though. I like city-states. Quick pace, we're going to start in the ancient era. You can choose all kinds of stuff here, like how old the world is, and rainfall, sea level, resources. Victory types, you can turn off victory types if you don't want to win through time. When the year 2050 rolls around, the game just ends, and whoever has the highest score wins. You can turn that off. We could turn off start bias, so that certain civilizations have a random start. So we'll leave that on though. What I do like to turn on is random personalities, so that Genghis Khan, for example, isn't always barbaric and aggressive. And I think what we'll also have on is Raging Barbarians. We're gonna give that a try. Get some action going. Alright, let's start the game and see who we end up drawing. Alright, and we're back after a brief loading screen. Looks like we drew Montezuma of the Aztec Empire. Let's see what he's got for special abilities here. They gain culture every time an enemy of the Empire is killed by one of my units. Culture is excellent. Used to purchase, you can call them perks. What they are is little social policies that let you kind of customize your empire's bonuses. Their special abilities also include a Jaguar unit, a unique replacement for the warrior. Very early game, you start with warriors normally, so Montezuma starts with the Jaguar. It's a slightly better warrior. They're better because they are more effective in jungles, and they heal when they kill enemies. And of course, because they're Aztec, they also give you culture when they kill enemies. They get floating gardens, which grants a bonus food and makes lake tiles provide bonus food. So I don't think that replaces anything. That's a whole unique, brand new building that only Montezuma can build. All right, let's take a look what we got. Let's begin. All right, I start with a settler and a warrior. Or in this case, a jaguar. So the settler looks like he's surrounded. Let's see what I'm surrounded by. You can all kinds of toggles. You can turn off the hex grid. You can see the yield of the tiles, the gold coins, how much money and wealth they bring in for working those tiles, how many production hammers they can use towards building new units and buildings in the city itself when those tiles are worked. And the green apples are food. And when those tiles are worked, you get food, which makes your cities grow. And the more they grow, the more population you've got, the more tiles you can work. Alright, so let's take a look at resources. I got marble, very desirable. Marble makes people happy, also provides extra income, and it makes wonder improvements build faster. Wonders are very powerful buildings that can only exist uniquely in the world. I'll try and build a couple here actually this game. And there's cotton down here too. So we'll explore and see what else we can find. It's a good place for a city. On a hill next to a freshwater river. Lots of mountains nearby. Good production city is what we're looking at. So let's found the city. Unpronounceable city name. Excellent. First thing we want to do now is establish we have a city. It looks like we have four science coming from the city. So let's begin a new research project. We can go with pottery, or animal husbandry, archery, mining. Take a look at the tree and see where this stuff leads to. The tree is pretty extensive, and it takes a long time to go through this stuff, but not so long when you're playing quick, though. Pottery, animal husbandry, archery. What do we got near us? Mining would lead us to masonry, bronze working, but more importantly, mining lets us build mines, and a mine is what we need to take advantage of that marble right here next to us. So, mining we're going to go for first. Now, the city is not building anything. Let's take a look inside the city. Alright. City management. There's only one citizen, and he's working. Even though there's no mine there, it's still worth 2 food and 2 gold. So our only citizen is currently working this tile here, the marble tile. The city itself has always worked for free. That's worth 1 gold, 2 hammers, and 2 food. So you can see my food is +2, and I will be growing in 5 turns. I'll get another tile will start getting worked. I'm getting a little bit of culture, a little bit of science, lots of gold. It's pretty good gold for starting the game off, thanks to the marble. I think what we're going to do is we're going to build a scout. Scouts can move across rough terrain at no movement point cost. Whereas my jaguars, you'll see if they cross this river, or if they try and walk onto these rough desert hills, their turn will be over. Though they have 2 movement points. It takes all their movement points to go up across the river. So let's get up on high ground and see what we can find. Alright, deer. I got some deer up here. That's good. Alright, let's see what happens on turn 2. Alright. Let's go, let's keep going this way. Can't wait till my scouts get built. You can early game you can uncover some really nice bonuses by scouting the area. Here's some ivory over here. This is a good place to build a city. Might be right there. What else we got? Ooh, a city-state. There's a border right there. Tough to see maybe, but there's a border of a city-state right there. We're about ready to encounter our first city-state.